Hello friends, welcome myself CA Dheeraj Singh, and I would like to discuss notification number 9 oblique 2022 central tax issued on 5th July 2022. The central government has notified the section 110 and section 110 and 111 of the Finance Act 2022. Specifically, section 110 clause C of section 110 has been notified. Now, for understanding this notification, we need to see the Finance Act 2022. In the Finance Act, if we see section 110 clause C, as it has been said in notification number 9 oblique 2022, the clause C has been notified. Other clauses may be notified in future or may not be, but as of now only clause C has been notified of Finance Act 2022 section 110. Now we can see that what C clause says in section 110. C clause is that for subsection 10 the following subsections shall be substituted. In this section, in section 49, subsection 10, the whole section has been substituted. Means new section was added. Okay, so it would be a registered person may on the common portal. Common portal would be GST portal. Transfer any amount of tax, interest, penalty, fee or any other amount available in electronic cash ledger under this act to the electronic cash ledger for integrated tax, central tax, state tax, union tax or cess, or integrated tax or central tax of a distinct person as specified in subsection 4 or as the case may be subsection 5 of section 25. In such form and manner and subject to such condition and restriction as may be described, and transfer shall be deemed to be a refund from the electronic cash ledger under this act, provided that such transfer shall be allowed if the said registered person such transfer provided that no such transfer under clause B shall be allowed if the said registered person has any unpaid liability in his electronic liability register. Now this is the text of the 6110 clause C. Now we will understand the whole clause in our language. First thing is that what is section 110, what is section 49 subsection 10. Section 49 subsection 10 has provided that IGST, CGST, IGST, CGST can be transferred in between. Like IGST can be transferred between CGST or SGST, or CGST can be transferred in SGST, IGST. This was earlier the provision of section 49 subsection 10. But going forward, now the government has allowed the transfer between distinct person also. What is a distinct person? Distinct person would be the separate branch of same company, because in GST regime every state has to take a registration. Okay, if the dealer has to take a registration in every state. Suppose if I have taken a registration in the state of Maharashtra and I have a registration in the state of Gujarat also, then this would be a distinct person. In that case, then if I want to transfer the credit from Maharashtra to Gujarat registration, then that was not allowed earlier, but now it has been allowed. Okay, so only one condition was mentioned there, that it transfer would not be allowed if there is any balance, anything payable in electronic credit ledger. It obvious, friends, in electronic credit ledger, if any payable is there, then how they can allow the transfer from one registration to another registration. This is a summary of the section notification from the now in notification 9 oblique 2022. One more section has been notified, section 111 of Finance Act 2022. If I read a section plain text from Finance Act 2022, then in section 50 of Central Goods and Service Tax Act, subsection 3, the following subsections shall be substituted and shall be deemed to have been substituted with effect from 1st July 2017. it means that section 50 subsection 3 has been substituted. Substituted means altogether replaced retrospectively from 1st July 2017. What is section 50 subsection 3? It's where input tax rate has been wrongly availed and utilized. The registered person shall pay interest on such input tax rate wrongly availed and utilized. Such rate not exceeding 24% as may be notified by the government on the recommendation of the council. Interest shall be calculated in such manner as may be prescribed. The section 50 subsection 3 want to say that if any person has wrongly availed, the credit was wrongly availed and utilized, it means the interest would be payable if the supplier has wrongly availed plus utilized. If you have only availed, then then interest would not be payable. So for the condition of payment of interest, the dealer should have availed and utilized input tax credit. Then when it should be said that it should get availed or utilized? This also been specified one of the circular that we will discuss in coming videos. Thank you.